The eyes are better on this one. Mine is kind of like the eyes are more. My movie is kind of weird.
So on IG Live, we'll be giving away this figure. You see it, CeeLo? Because I know you're on live.
Yep.
So we'll be giving away this figure on IG Live next week. Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to another edition of the Murphy Street Podcast. All right, so rules of Murphy Street are simple. We want you to come in, we want you to have a good time, but first things first, shoes and slippers at the door, come inside, and let's talk story. All right, joining us today via telephone is CeeLo. He's normally the other guy with us. So CeeLo, tell everybody what's up.
What's up?
And also to my right, where he always normally sits, my guy, Bronson. Bronson, tell everybody what's up.
How's it going?
So, Star Wars Clone Wars Season 7, Episode 10. This one was titled The Phantom Apprentice. You know what, Bronson? You've seen it, yes?
I have.
So why don't you do the honor of taking us through the episode?
That Lucasfilm green tie that I had that red, the Clone Wars.
Joyana.
Yeah, it started right where it left off. I have a battle with the Mandalorians.
The Mandalorians, that's right. So the majority of this episode was really just a development of the plot. This is going to be a 4-part series in which we see the Ahsoka Tano, Darth Maul back and forth kind of thing. It was like the capture of Mandalore or something like that. What's awesome about this, it's so great because it starts to connect all the different things, whether it's a live action stuff, so the Revenge of the Sith, the Mandalorian is starting to come in, and then now also the Clone Wars. So now you've got not only bridging over to live action things, but also bridging over to other animated things.
From Rebels?
From Rebels.
Pretty interesting.
Yeah.
It's kind of setting up the stage, because when you watch Rebels, you kind of didn't know what was going on until Disney started making canon books and comic books. So
Right.
A lot of it kind of seemed like it came out of nowhere. Like you knew that Ahsoka and Maul had a background beyond
What you were seeing.
Was in the Clone
Right.
Wars from the earlier episodes. Based off of my guess, Maul has to escape at some point because he shows up in Rebels.
Right.
On a deserted island. I'm expecting Order 66 in the next episode, and then the 4th episode could be a wind down.
So it's that closely connected to
Oh,
Revenge
yeah.
of the Sith right now. Like, Order 66 can be within the next couple episodes.
Honestly, I thought it could happen in this episode.
But what they're doing is blending storylines and making it all into one that it's harmonious, it's of the same fiber, and it's so believable that I'm watching this animated thing recalling things from that I saw from live action, and I absolutely love it. I agree with Bronson. Like, this episode was so good that I fell in love with so many parts that I forgot about the part I fell in love with in the beginning. So yeah. Also, from a collector's standpoint, please San Diego Comic-Con or somebody, some Star Wars toy god out there,
I'm hoping you're going to say the figure that I'm thinking of.
please make a Gar Saxon with that Darth Maul helmet.
Yes.
Did you see that, CeeLo?
At least the Funko for him. That is
Funkos are...
That was the coolest. Empire Strikes Back is turning 40 years old. Yeah, there you go. So merch, toys, everything is all coming out. What I want to ask the guys is, what is everybody's favorite part of the movie? I'll go first. My favorite part of The Empire Strikes Back is when Han and Leia have that little exchange at the end at the carbonite chamber where Leia's like, "I love you," and Han's like, "I know."
But the thing that really hooked me was just the whole Battle of Hoth.
Yes.
Like, for me, it was the first time I saw the AT-ATs and
Right.
just the coolness of being a kid and watching that whole battle go down. That's what got me hooked onto Star Wars, was just that first battle.
Hoth is amazing. Yeah, tauntauns and wampas and slicing them open to stay warm overnight.
But I also like the introduction of Yoda. My favorite scene was when Luke actually got to meet him. He went to Dagobah not knowing who this Yoda is, and here he is thinking that he's some sort of Jedi like Obi-Wan, and then he finally meets Yoda.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with that. You know what's funny is that Yoda is probably my favorite Yoda of all the iterations of Yoda that have come out and been shown in movies and screen since. Mainly because that Yoda was easily the funniest Yoda ever. Like when he was trying to dig through the food and then he was banging on R2. Like that was by far the funniest thing I'd ever seen Yoda do.
They had to literally build a set beneath the set just to maneuver him. around.
Yeah. Now that we've kind of transitioned out, we're towards the latter part of our episode. We get to do what we love to do best. We get to talk about what's on our table, what's on my table. What's on my table? That's the name of the segment.
It's another item from what's on my wall.
Okay.
It looks like Chewie's on a Star Destroyer. He's in handcuffs. It's kind of more of a comic book, New Age drawing than real drawing.
Right.
It's one of the ones from Wonderground from Downtown Disney. It's painted by Chris Uminga. It's called What a Wookie.
Well, I'll go next. Because I'm a basketball fan, right? So I'm coming up, I'm showing IG Live right now, showing the camera. I am bringing out my farewell shot, Michael Jordan piece, because right now, it's a Sunday, every Sunday, ESPN from last week, this week, and the next 3 more weeks, they'll be releasing 2 episodes every weekend called The Last Dance, and it's basically a documentary on Michael Jordan and the 97-98 Bulls. So I thought it appropriate to bring this out, a little ode to my athletic side, which I try to avoid while we're doing these podcasts. But since it's kind of taking a lot of attention right now, I thought I'd kind of merge the 2 worlds.
What do I have?
You see it?
This is actually would you consider this a guest or
yeah,
we have
a special guest.
Don't say it. It's not Baby Yoda. It's the child. But,
CeeLo, we know. We saw you fixing your mouth to say Baby Yoda, CeeLo.
I can see. But it's the Mattel version, and this is probably the first merch that dropped.
For for Baby Yoda, yeah.
I saw it on Facebook Marketplace, and I knew I had to get it.
Yeah.
But what's cool is it also comes with the packaging is actually the cradle that you first see him in. So you can kind of just reuse the box and put it back in.
Just like that.
Just
Look at
like
that. And this is how he watches over Bronson when Bronson sleeps. But again, so next week we'll be doing the giveaway. We will be giving away Luke on the IG Live. Then following that, for our IG post, we will also be giving away this guy as well. So join us next week for our podcast. You can follow us on Instagram. Let's start with CeeLo. CeeLo, what is your Instagram handle, please?
Instagram is ChrisC-LO.
Perfect. Moving on, Bronson, man with the child. What is your hobby page?
My hobby page, it's no snark. That's NOSNORD_toy
and you can follow
IG
on IG, yes. And you can follow me at MURPHYSTREET808. That is Murphy Street 808. We will be doing this every Sunday on IG Live. Next Sunday we will be on at 6 p.m. Hawaii Standard Time. We are looking to give these things away. So until then, everybody, shelter in place, stay healthy, and don't forget your slippers. Aloha.
Aloha.